guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a video that I have been asked to do several times before. Not like y'all are banging down the door of my DMs or anything, but every time I've mentioned it, I have gotten an affirmative yes, you would like a video about this. We have been looking through the Tuttle Twins books. We got these last year right before school started, so we've been through all of these, some of them more than once. And we are big fans of the Tuttle Twins. The Tuttle Twins books, when I first saw them online, I thought it was going to be a quick little picture book type situation. But I mean, it takes me probably, when I read aloud, it probably takes me a good 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. I mean, let's be honest, sometimes I have to stop and explain, or, you know, somebody has to have a drink of water. But I have really been enjoying these. I have this year a fourth grader and a second grader. And the first time we went through them, obviously I had a third grader and a first grader. I can tell you that as far as the understanding level, my first grader, I mean, he listened to him. Which one did he really like? Actually, there's one that I can't find. But the one that my youngest really enjoyed was this one. He also liked, maybe that's the one that's missing. Yeah. It's actually about the Fed. So a little bit like some economics that are like way over his head, but he still loved the story. But my third grader, who is definitely more interested in politics and the world and current events, he has some hilarious, he's 10, he has some hilarious opinions on what's going on in the world. These have been such a fun way of teaching our kids our conservative values. As homeschoolers, one of the things that we get to do is we get to teach our kids the way to ask questions, think critically, but provide them with a really good, solid foundation, okay? Provide them with truth. We are Christians, so the Bible is our standard. But we do have some really solid conservative values, and these books definitely help to kind of put those ideas into real life situations. As far as political parties would go, this would definitely lean in the libertarian direction, but I think a lot of Republicans would enjoy this as well. I'm sorry, Democrats, you may not like this that much. I'm just saying, based on some of the things we're seeing out of the Democratic Party, these would not align with your beliefs at all. If those are your beliefs, you know, that's fine. But if you're looking for something that aligns with your beliefs, the Tuttle Twins will not be for you. I will definitely say that. So I'm going to run through these just really quick and read the description on the back, and then I'm going to show you the inside. The first book is called The Law. And you know what? These don't have to be in any, you know, particular order, but this one definitely lays the foundation for all of the other ones. And it's called The Law. Children are often taught that government protects our life, liberty, and property. But could it be true that some laws actually allow people to hurt us and take our things? Join Ethan and Emily Tuttle as they learn about property, pirates, and plunder. With the help of their neighbor Fred, the twins will need to figure out what they can do to stop the bad guys in government. Okay, so this one really goes over taxes. It goes over how the government, it does tend to steal from us. Oh gosh, I feel like I could just talk about that forever. It is based on a book by Friedrich Bastiat. He was a French political economist and classic liberal who wrote The Law, upon which this book is based. And so yeah, I think that this is great. It shows what the government should be doing and what they're actually doing. The Miraculous Pencil. This one is really good. I never would have thought to include a book like this in this series, but let me just read the description to you. Do your kids know how the free market works? Ethan and Emily Tuttle have grown up taking for granted the many things that they use: clothes, cars, homes, backpacks, even something as simple as a pencil. In this fun adventure to an amazing factory, the twins learn why even the common pencil is a miracle, one that nobody actually knows how to make, and how the process by which it is made is the key to prosperity in our modern age. And basically it talks about, all the different parts of something as simple that we all have, a pencil. The metal has to come from somewhere. The graphite in the middle has to come from somewhere. The wood has to go together. The people who source the metal, the people who source the wood, and the people who source the graphite, for example, don't know how to make a pencil. But when they get all of their resources together with someone who does know how to make a pencil can be made. It's a very simple concept. I think a lot of us in this day and age, with Amazon here in 1 to 2 days, we don't think about where our stuff comes from. So this is a really good book to kind of flesh that out. This is called The Spectacular Show Business. And it says, how does a child become an entrepreneur? While most people prefer the relative safety of working at a job for somebody else, others are more interested in the independence, excitement, and creative problem solving that are all part of starting your own business and being an entrepreneur. But as Ethan and Emily Tuttle learn in their latest adventure, being an entrepreneur isn't easy, especially when you're up against some tough competition. Join the twins as they dive in the ins and outs of becoming business owners, solving the many problems that pop up along the way. So there's that one. Food truck fiasco. We actually enjoyed this one a lot. This one opened up some great dialogue between the four of us because my husband does join us for these sometimes. Because these are good, I would say mid to upper elementary till the oldest person who's alive could enjoy these. The oldest economic battle is repeating itself. Disruptive businesses must fight against their own crony competitors, the ones with friends in government who try and protect them from innovative upstarts. Ethan and Emily Tuttle witnessed this battle firsthand with their food truck friends as they embark on a campaign to win public support and overturn the laws that shut them down. So this is about protectionism, competition, other basic market principles. So this is a really fun one. The Road to Serfdom. I keep picking this. I'm like, oh, this is such a good one. Oh, this is such a good one. The Road to Serfdom. A twisted tale of unintended consequences unfolds. History abounds with examples of government officials making decisions, well-intentioned or otherwise, that harm others. Unfortunately, these unintended consequences are never anticipated and rarely considered once they occur. As the Tuttle twins find in their latest adventure, central planning can ruin people's lives. So, and a lot of these, by the way, are based on books that exist in the government and economics genre. And they kind of make it in a story for kids. The Golden Rule. What do most religions and cultures agree on? People throughout the world strongly disagree on many things, yet there is one universal principle, a golden rule, as it's often called, upon which many people do agree. We should treat others the way we want them to treat us. Ethan and Emily Tuttle embark on their first summer camp adventure where they learn this lesson firsthand. Competing teams turned into fighting rivals, but Chief Ron and his camp counselors help the twins and their teammates learn the dangers of aggression, revenge, and blowback, and why peace and friendship are important. Maybe we should just all read this right now. The Search for Atlas. I think this one and the first one are probably my two favorites. It says, what happens when hardworking people quit? In a world filled with consumers, what happens if the producers give up and leave? And how can people better practice personal responsibility and not have a sense of entitlement about the things that they are to deserve? Ethan and Emily tackle these questions in their latest adventure, this time as clowns in the visiting circus. Incorporating ideas from Ayn Rand's hit novel Atlas Shrugged, this book shows how things begin falling apart when socialism creeps in. Join the clown twins as they try to figure out where Atlas went, and more importantly, why he left. And I will tell you why I like this one the most. It's about a traveling circus, and Atlas is the guy he's the strong man. And you have these clowns. The clowns don't do any special training. They don't need anything really special to do their job in the circus. However, Atlas, he needs proper nutrition. He needs excellent nutrition. He needs maybe a nicer place to rest. He probably deserves more pay because his job requires him to do more work. And the clowns, they want to be paid and treated the same as Atlas. So the clowns who don't have any special skills are trying to be the same, get paid the same, get all the same benefits as the person who does have all the special skills, works harder. And it shows that, you know, what if the one who brings in all the people to the circus leaves? So, you know, this is very good if you want to teach about entitlement. The fate of the future. Should we coerce others to get what we want? The history of the world is a tale of some bossing others around, but brave thinkers have always offered ideas for a better future where people use persuasion instead. And after Ethan and Emily watch a dystopian film portraying a future full of coercion, they realize that they need to learn to avoid it. So very, very good. The education vacation. This one was really good too. Is school the best way to get an education? Ethan and Emily Tuttle have spent several years in school being graded on the quality of their work. But after hearing an award-winning teacher discuss some problems with schooling and share a vision for how children are best educated, the Tuttle family decides to embark on a new learning adventure. I loved this, especially because I'm trying to raise free thinkers, people who ask questions and who aren't afraid to question authority if it's something that doesn't make sense to them. And this is book number 11. Again, I don't know where, I think it's 7 that's missing, and I'm not sure. Anyway, but this one is called Messed Up Market. And y'all, I have to admit, the stock market and investments and stuff, it's like you're speaking gibberish to me. Okay, maybe not completely. I have tried to learn a little bit more, but it's something that I just have a hard time. I know I need to learn about it. I don't really want to. It's kind of dry and boring, but man, is it important. This is a really nice way of explaining, not nice way, simple way of explaining the very basics here. Let me read the description. Why do people make the choices they do? Now that they've made some money, Ethan and Emily begin to wonder how they can put it to good use and earn even more. So the idea of a children's entrepreneur market is born, which can help them find other kids who might want to borrow their money to build their small businesses. But as the twins soon learn, thanks to the ideas from Human Action by Ludwig von Mises, this is a risky business. People have different incentives for why they make choices they do, and certain choices can cause their market to become messed up. And so there you have it. Those are the Tuttle Twins books. I was going to show you the insides. This is kind of, I'll just open the first one. Really, really nice illustrations. And let's see, these are 53. This first one's 53 pages long. They're all about the same length. But the thing that I like about this, it really digs into the questions and the thoughts that kids may have surrounding these things. And the kids ask these questions and the adults flesh it out. And Emily and Ethan's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Tuttle, are way better parents than we are. They're really good at working with their kids and trying to find really cool activities to teach them lessons. And so I really, really love this series. If you are kind of a conservative leaning person, I'm talking about politically, economically, these would be great for you and your family. But you know what? These are not just for kids. There were some, like I told you, that I would start to read and my husband would kind of creep in and he would start listening too. So he got into them as well. And they go on sale. They are kind of expensive, but Follow them on Instagram. That's where I follow them. Go on their website, and they run sales kind of a lot, 40% off, 60% off. They even have little kids board books now. I haven't seen those, so I can't speak to those. But yeah, I'm a huge fan and would highly recommend them. They're a great, I was about to say, great investment. Here we're talking about investments, but I think they are a great thing to have in your library, whether you homeschool or not. These are the perfect length to read with your kids before bed, with your older kids, not your toddlers. They're not going to get anything out of this. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. I know it was kind of long, but I really wanted to make this good and thorough for you, and not just say, hey, here's the Tuttle Twins books. I hope you like them, because I do too. So yeah, if you have any comments about Tuttle Twins books, what maybe you've learned from them, leave it in the comment section below. I will link Tuttle Twins, of course, in the description box. And if you are new here, welcome. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so click that red subscribe button. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.